Welcome to the stream, one and all, everybody. Ooh, that was weird looking. Whoa. He's holding a little bottle that you can't read nothing on because it's too low res. Alright, might as well just get right into it. Got a couple 10,000s of souls. Wait, am I purchasing? Okay. I was not purchasing. I was selling like a dummy. Let me make sure if I got a repair or not. Yeah, barely. Alright, Frontier PvP to start off with. See how it goes. Let me run through my block list real quick and see if I can unblock anybody. I think Carapace. Yeah, let's get Carapace unblocked. I don't think anyone else. Maybe the Japan guy. We'll get Alvaro unblocked. Jacer. I think that's it for now. Okay. It's a brand new day on the frontier. Nightmare Frontier. I wonder why they decided to call it the Frontier. I'm going to Google that word. Get its exact definition. Frontier. A line or border separating two countries. The extreme limit of settled land beyond which lies wilderness, especially referring to the western U.S. before Pacific settlement. The extreme limit of understanding or achievement in a particular area. Well, it's possible that one of the reasons they called it the frontier is because, you know, I guess apparently that's supposed to be the fishing hamlet in the distance where all the sails and stuff are over there. And then up there is Murgo's Loft. Apparently, allegedly. Right up there in the distance. So this is like the borderline between both of those places. I don't know. Yo, what's up? Show your stats. Durjo. I think that's how you say your name. Welcome to the stream. I'll show stats in a second. Okay. Wait, you're not dead? Okay. There we go. Yeah, let me get back in my world and I'll show you stats. How you doing today, Dur? How's your day been going? Yeah, no problem. there's no reason not to show you. It'd be really weird of me to tell you no, right? Just a moment here. Alright. So there's my stats, 125. My Carol runes. It's a strength and arcane build with a little bit of extra vigor or vitality. I do 844 AR on my main weapon. And then there we go. So they're not perfect. I actually lose a lot of stamina with these gems, but it's okay. It works out. You know, I'm used to it, and I know how to. For the most part, I know how to manage my stamina with these. But yeah, 12%, or sorry, 27%, and strength scaling plus 65. It's just physical damage gems. So if you need to look at it again, let me know. But yeah, that's the build for now. And I've got these two different hunter tools. And yeah, we're just invading here with the Holy Moonlight Blade. Sometimes I transform it. Most of the time I just fight regular with it. Not tricked out. And usually activity's pretty good here. Are you from the Bloodborne Discord, Dur? Or did you just happen to be looking at Bloodborne on Twitch and found me? Damn it. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Mother of fucking Christ. Jesus. Holy shit. I don't know why I healed. Holy crap. Sorry, I'm eating in between invasions. My SO and my best friend both messaged me to play repo like 2 hours ago, so we did that, and I didn't eat anything, and I was like, I need to go grab something before stream, so I got food, like pretty much right before I started stream, and it's kind of why I actually started stream a little late, like 15 minutes later than normal. So that I could get some of the food down before I started, but okay, I'm about to get invaded. But yeah, there's still some left over, so okie doke. Okay. Damn, that was laggy looking. GG though. Love fighting safe users. Safe. I love it. It's my favorite. Did I not pick up my echoes? Oh man. I got some real life shit to do tomorrow. Probably won't be streaming tomorrow. And yeah, tomorrow's gonna suck. Possibly. It might not suck, but it probably will suck. With another. Alright. Same guy, cool. Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, if you wanted to win like that, cool, GG. Super fun. Very fun fight. Super fun fight. Bloodborne players really know how to have a good fight. Bloodborne players are really cool. Cool dudes, you know? Real cool dudes. Oh my god. Longest load screen ever. Okay. Alright, so if we get invaded by him again, probably gonna have to block him. He's taking up all the space. Hogging all the invasion space. Come on. Let's get in the next one. Let's go. Wake up, Bloodborne. Wake the fuck up. Get some coffee, Bloodborne. It's 1 o'clock. Everybody's out of church now. Wake up, Bloodborne. Oh, it's our brar. This might be really laggy. Okay. Yeah. Cool. GG. Super dope match. Bloodborne guys, really cool guys. All really cool guys. Lots of really cool fights to have with Bloodborne guys. Give me a moment. I think he might be on the block list because he was just really laggy. And I might need to take him off of it in case I decide to get him later. He's not a bad guy, he's just really laggy. Right there he wasn't very laggy, that was just, you know, he just instinctively shot after I attacked and I did a running attack instead of a regular because my shit, maybe he's not on my list. Maybe I took him off a while ago. Yeah, okay, I don't think he's on there. So I think I can just look him up later whenever I want. Whenever I decide we've fought too many times. It's probably Wapizo or whatever his name is. Yeah. Oh, no. Someone else. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Very cool. Alright. Very cool. Very cool. Very fun fights we're having today. Super fun, great fights we're having today. Those have been great so far. All three of these guys in a row with their reliance on parrying. What's up, Toshkon? What level is that? 125 for me. 125. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for chatting, even if it's just to ask that question. Super fun fights we're having now. Great guys. Oh, what's up, Nick? Welcome to the stream, man. Words of the Fallen win, never. Maybe as like a subathon goal one day if I ever do a subathon, you know, something like that. Ooh, who dat? Hey, thank you, Toshkon, for the follow. on Twitch. Very much appreciated, man. I'll stick for a while. Yeah, thank you. Hopefully we get some better fights, because these last 3 were just really parry reliant, pretty annoying. I just finished and highly recommend. Yeah, I mean, I've seen the video game. I've seen videos of the game. I mean, I don't know why I said I've seen the video game. That sounded so fucking boomer for a second there. Anyway, or Gen X, fucking anyway. Yeah, I've seen videos of the game, and it looks fine. It's something I don't think I'll hate playing. I think I'll, somewhat enjoy it. It'll probably scratch the itch of the Souls, like, need for a new Souls game. Whenever I get around to it. But, I just finished playing Liza P, and I've already kind of told people that I'll be playing Wolong soon, as well as after reaching a certain amount of followers, or subscribers, sorry. On either platform, I'm going to start playing Dark Souls 2. So we've got a couple things lined up already. I thought he was going to walk forward at some point. He just decided to not walk forward. Okay, GG. What's up, Christian? Yeah, we have a community Discord, and yeah, like I said, I'll play Dark Souls 2 at some point. The community Discord, I can't post it in YouTube for whatever reason, so if you want to join it, you'd have to go to Twitch and type in !27 Discord, and you'd be able to join. Got a good handful of people in there right now, but no, not Wukong, Wolong. Different game. Remember Dynasty Warriors? It's a Souls-like in the Dynasty Warriors world, and there's invasions. They let you invade in that game. The best Dark Souls game, number 2. Nope, definitely not the best. But that's the reason that I would play it, is because it's a milestone thing. So now I don't have to keep playing it. I just have to start playing it, and if enough people want me to, I'll keep playing it. Wolong was meh. I don't know, man. There's this guy that shows up in my streams pretty much every stream. His name is Duckington, and he loves Wolong. He thinks it's great, and the whole time I was playing Liza P, he was talking about how after I finish Liza P, I should play Wolong. All right, dude, come on. You didn't want to fucking. Okay. I gotta block that guy. He's got a weird playstyle, and I just don't like fighting him. What's his name? We gotta get him out of here. He's gonna hog up all the space. Fiomer. Alright. Terrorize someone else, Fiomer, for a little while. For like a month. Fiomer, with your very, very strange playstyle that's kind of obnoxious. And I kind of don't like fighting it. Mainly because you're a saw spear gamer. And that makes you much harder to defeat with pure skill and without like a lot of luck. Or, I don't know, lag even. Not with this weapon, not the weapon that I have. Now he probably connected to me again. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna jump off. I don't want to fight him. No, I don't like his playstyle. Sorry, Toshcon, I'm not going to fight him. Yeah, actually, Nick, I've heard about what's it's called, Invasions, Lord of the Fallen. Winch tried to get me to play it too, but I think that's because Winch knows people that worked on it and wanted to support it. Like I said, from what I've seen, it's just not my priority right now. At some point, maybe. But it just so happens that more people in chat have mentioned Wolong. Also, I've had people tell me that they want me to play Neo too, so yeah, it's all good, Toshcon. No big deal. I just I don't like the way that guy fights. It's not fun to play against. The unfortunate thing about my build is that it's pretty easy to play me reactionary, and he was playing me reactionary. So when people start playing me reactionary, I just kind of don't like. I just end up blocking them because there's no fun in fighting someone who's just going to wait for me to swing and then do stuff after I swing. And I'm kind of, you know, gung-ho. Like, I'm very aggressive most of the time. Like, I just want to get in and start hitting people. That's just my instinct, my like nature as a player. I like to get in there and just start hitting, get the fight on, you know, get on with the fight. That's why I like specifically Black Utopia. There's a player named Black Utopia that I will just instant block every time I meet him, because he will literally just sit here, because this is where he invades. He will sit here and just stare at you until you do something. And I'm not even kidding. I was over here, and he was over there, and we just sat here for 2 minutes waiting for him to move, because I know he was gonna wait for me to move. So I waited. I was also waiting for him to move, and he finally broke, but it took 2 minutes. Yeah, okay, we already did the wave. We don't need to do 2 emotes. Great. Saw Spear Gamer getting all the buffs. You notice how they always swing 3 times when they realize they've hit you once? No way! GG! We got the call of beyond kill. GG. Alright, I gotta jump for bullets. Yeah, rile things up. Get him, G. Okay, I'll see you later. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, see you later, Toshcon. Thanks for stopping by. Just wanted to pass along how good the game is now. It's more Dark Souls than Wolong. Yeah, Wolong. I don't know why I thought it said Kong. Wolong and Neo. Yeah, I mean, I totally understand. I know that they shot for that, but it's just like the stuff that I saw. And I mean, thanks, Nick, for. I mean, regardless, I appreciate one, you stopping by, and two, you trying to give me a game give like an idea for a game to play that might be entertaining and that I might enjoy. But yeah, from the trailers, I just saw like it just kind of looks like they missed the mark a little bit, in my opinion, from what I can see. That might not be true. Maybe I'll be proven wrong. I'll get to it at some point. I really will, and I'll let you know when I do. You and Wince, because Wince, like I said, Wince wanted me to play it too. Not on stream, he just wanted me to play it in general. But yeah, I'll definitely let you know when that happens. Odds are it's going to be a little while though, because in between playing Wolong and Dark Souls 2 and Neo 2, I'm also going to be playing Night Rain. And then eventually Duskbloods is going to come out, and I'm going to play Duskbloods. So... Alright, round 2. Dude, there's no way that hit me, man. Okay, whatever. Lag. Fucking Phantom Range. I feel like they're gonna hog the space of my invasion until I block them. We've been getting a lot of that today. I feel like I've been dying in places where I should have not died because of weird, like, what's the word? Like Phantom Range lag. Alright, yeah, we gotta get him out of here. Absolutely have to get him out of here. What's their damn name? Viral Tier 2. Okay. Or Viral Tier? I don't fucking know. I don't care what the pronunciation is. There's a lot of really unfun people to fight today so far. Like people that just, have no interest in playing in an interesting way. Unfortunately, you know, like it's easy to play in an interesting way. It really is. But a lot of these people just don't want to. And like, that's really fucking sad and unfortunate. It is what it is. Saw spear gamers, bro. I'm pretty sure we faced like nothing but saw spear and scythe so far. It'd be really dope if we could face like anything else. Anything else. I'd even welcome whirly gig or something, you know? Anybody, you know, who's watching, you know, get on your cool build. Get on the cool build you have. Do you have a cool build? Let's get some cool builds in here. Some fun, cool builds. Not some lame-ass saw spear gamer shit, man. Let's get the saw spear gamers out. See you later, saw spear gamer. Bye-bye, saw spear gamer. Hey, yeah, I agree. Reeks of dullard. Nothing but counters, I agree. Damn it, I did it again. I'm a fucking idiot. It's a knee-jerk reaction. I hate that. Fuck. It's a knee-jerk reaction to hit the damn button. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't hit continue. God damn. Let's go, motherfuckers. Get me in there. And preferably, let's not make it a saw spear gamer. Here we go. Bionic JT. I have a friend named JT. Yeah? Damn. GG. I had a feeling I could plunge off that. That was kind of sad. I think they were slow walking at me too. Very funny. Oh boy. So, how's everybody's Sunday? Oh, what's up, Eileen? Not every single day. Like tomorrow, I'm probably not streaming. It's like a 90% chance that I'm not going to stream tomorrow. But I try to stream as many days as I can. Every week. You're going to let me visceral you from behind? Oh. Nope. Really? Damn. Yeah, okay, GG. I let them parry me and I knew they were gonna burrito. Oh well, but yeah, I try to stream every day. But sometimes I take the day off and sometimes I have things to do, like tomorrow. Typically I would stream on a Monday, but... Ordered a burger to eat, huh? Nice. I didn't order a burger, but I did go grab some burgers and a burger and fries right before stream because I chose to play Repo with my SO and my best friend, and because of that, you know, the matches in Repo after the first like 2 nights takes like an hour. I'm too lazy to pick up. Yeah, usually I would pay to have it ordered as well, but I'm trying to save up money and not spend too much because I'm moving in like less than 2 weeks. And I'd prefer not spend more money than I need to. Well, Abrar. Really? What's the fun in that? Man, this is no fun, dude. Why? Okay, yeah, no fun and laggy. Alright. Well, you know. You got your two wins, bro. There you go. Anyway. What was I gonna say? Burgers, yeah, burgers and fries. Not picking them up because not having it ordered because it's a little extra money. Last night I was thinking about ordering some food, and the delivery fee was $7 extra, and I'm like, dude, it costs half. It doubles the price of the meal because what I wanted was only about $7, and it doubles it $7 more to have it delivered, and I'm like, dude, what the hell? And it's because at the end of the day, like, you're not actually ever getting a good deal the way you think you are on those apps. They're not going to just give you food for baseline because they wouldn't make any money that way, so they're always going to charge you a little extra more to make sure they make a profit. The app itself, DoorDash or Uber Eats or whatever. Yeah, exactly. And then you also have to tip your driver, which, you know, I'd rather, I want to tip the driver, obviously, but I don't want to pay the delivery fee from the damn app, right? So typically I just end up not ordering or going to grab the thing I wanted or just making something at home. But I really didn't feel like eating anything that I had in my fridge, and I didn't have time to prepare anything. And I still ended up starting stream 15 minutes late. Even with picking up the food. So, and I'm not even done eating it either. I still have some fries left over. Yeah, okay, they jumped down. Darn. GG. But yeah, I ended up grabbing food because I was playing Repo, and decided to do that because I started playing it. I think it was like close to 10:40, and I was like, yeah, if we start now, I have time for like a round, maybe more. And we started baseline, so the first level only takes like 20 minutes because it's super easy, one extraction, just a couple rooms. And then the second night usually doesn't take a full hour, but then after you reach 3 extractions, it starts to take about an hour to finish every round. So I was like, yeah, we don't have time for me to keep going after 3 nights. We barely finished night 3. I kind of wanted to make spaghetti. I've been wanting to make spaghetti for the last 2 days, but I keep putting it off and doing something else because I keep not putting enough time aside to cook. Guts mead. Oh, this is the guy from earlier. He just goes straight into it. What the fuck? I did not mean to jump. I fucking can't stand people, man, on this game. Yikes. Darn. I'll say BG because you ran up to me and hit me both times we fought before you like did anything else, which is kind of rude. Not really a fan of Guts Mead. They're kind of annoying. I'm gonna jump for bullets. You don't like wearing head armor? No, it's just this character, specifically. There's no headpieces that look good with him, and part of the character is to show his face. Like, the closest I could get to a head that I think... Because, okay... He's... Okay. This is kind of hard to explain. So I play Dungeons & Dragons... And not every character that I make in Souls games is based off Dungeons & Dragons characters, but this character specifically is based off of one of my big villains in my campaign world that I run for my players. He's based off, the original villain is based off of Cesare Borgia from Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. And then I made an Elden Ring build based off the villain that I based off of Cesare. The villain in D&D is a blade singer wizard, which means that they're like a combat wizard with like a sword and shit, and they cast combat spells. How's it going, Grimmick? Grim? I fucking never... I think I just called you Grim last time you were here. How's it going? Welcome to the stream again. I mean, yeah, I like Elden Ring, and I would say I'm pretty good at it. But I got burnt out on Elden Ring. Either way, I have a Blade Singer build that's like this one on Elden Ring too, and it actually is much more accurate to the character. But this is the closest I could get him, and the only lore accurate thing that fits him, like that I could find in the game, is this crown. The only problem is because he's a prince in the world that I made. He's basically like noble royalty, just like Cesare is. But the problem is that this crown sits weird, and also in the context of this game, it feels like kind of silly. I wish it was bigger and fit more like on the rim of my head instead of like sitting on top of it. then I would wear it probably. But outside of that, I'd rather just not wear a head. What exactly? Oh boy. That's not what I meant to do. Now he's gonna be a saw spear gamer because he couldn't hit me with the fucking wheel well enough. GG. No one ever expects to follow up R2. It's got a lot of hyper armor on it, from what I've noticed. I'm gonna jump for bullets. Elden, my worst Souls game. I mean, I don't think it's the worst. It's in my top 4. But I mean, I had a lot of fun on it for a long time, but it's because I had so much fun on it for so long that I'm now burnt out because I, you know, played the fuck out of it. I made all 10 slots, or however many slots you have for builds. Got them all to level 200 after having them at level 75 for a long time, and a couple 120s and 150s. But they're all at 200 now, and one of them is at 301. And then on top of that, I also found other builds to make with those builds that like still fit the skill requirements and stuff, attribute requirements for different stuff. So overall, with those slots that I have on my main profile, that I haven't made another profile for Elden Ring, I've made about like 16 to 20 different characters that I can, you know, switch between. And I played all of those the entire time, pretty much. I never really took a real break from Elden Ring. And the DLC like reinvigorated me, but then, you know, even though I had a lot of fun and my viewership went up after the DLC, the problem is that you know, now because of the DLC, there's all this broken shit. There was already a lot of broken shit, but it was bearable. Now, you know, you got backhand blades and the Sword of Damnation and Rings of Spectral Light and Gravitational Missile and the Bear Roar incantation. So, you know, it's impossible to defeat gank squads even if they're dog shit half the time. And usually what I do is I invade and hunt gank squads. And then solo hosts and blues are all over the fucking place as well, with their gimmicks and their fake duels that turn into ganks. And yeah, it's just a lot of stuff that rubbed me the wrong way. It's not the game itself, it's the way people play the game and the way that, you know, From Software allowed the game to enable people to be kind of like skillless and still win a lot of fights and beat bosses and shit. I played Elden Ring only for 1 month. On the launch day, I uninstalled it after I can't beat the final boss. Oh, that's too unfortunate. No, I mean one I play worst. Oh, like you aren't as good at it as others, is what you're trying to say, I think. Elden Ring is not worst, but it's too difficult. Okay. Yeah. I just played it for the sake of beating it. I just don't like the open world thing. I don't really mind the open world. I will say that I hope they don't do it again for a while. And if they never go back to open world, I'm okay with that. I don't mind them just sticking to like the size of Dark Souls 3, basically. Like just make games that are the size of Dark Souls 3. and give us DLCs like the same size as Dark Souls 3's DLCs. You know, and I think that was a really good spot. Bloodborne, obviously, the DLC and the base game are pretty big and about the same size as Dark Souls 3, so, you know, kind of just around that area. Let's just, you know, or Sekiro, but with PvP. I hope they never exclude PvP again. That would really suck. I like the classic Souls style. It's more appealing to me that way. Honestly, in a perfect world, I almost want them to just go back to Dark Souls 1, like the way that they made things in Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1, just with updated graphics. If they just kept making that forever, I think I'd be happy. Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3 are cool, but I don't think these games need to have all these super fast, complex moveset bosses and weapons. I think it's fine. I think it was fine the way that Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1 had it. You know, is this the same motherfucker that I just AFK killed? Do I have to block this son of a bitch? Oh no, this is the other guy. Yeah, kill your silver beast. It's still alive. Okay. Fuck! It two-shot me. I wasn't ready for him to just open up like that. I also did the wrong thing. I meant to run forward, dash, and then trick my weapon out for the trick attack. But my character just did a leap instead, and that fucked up everything. Because then I just did a regular trick where no attack happens, you just make your weapon look different. And then he hit me twice. It was really unfortunate. It was just an input error. I have a habit of slamming forward on my stick at the same time that I go to dodge, and it just makes me jump. Yeah, dude, it's kind of crazy how YouTube used to get more viewers than Twitch, and now it's just like never. There's only like 1 or 2 people on YouTube ever. It's really weird. How's your Sunday? I mean, it's going fine. I have this looming anxiety for tomorrow because I have some shit to do, and I had some things to do on the way out. I'm leaving my current job and moving away back to my hometown, and I had some stuff to do while closing out on my job, like getting out of it. It's not I'm not like quitting, and it's not like negative. I'm just moving on to a different thing. And I didn't get it all done because I forgot about a portion of it, and I basically need to, like, in one foul swoop, I need to finish all that stuff tomorrow, and then also either attend an appointment last minute or last minute schedule an appointment for Tuesday, which then will happen, you know, hopefully on Tuesday, and then it'll just be over. And that's the best case scenario. Worst case scenario is, I don't know, they withhold my final paycheck or something. I don't know exactly what will happen. I'm definitely there's a high possibility I'm going to get pulled into the office and get scolded for like 30 minutes by the people that are in charge for, you know, not holding up my end of the deal. I just forgot about this one part where I needed to assemble a bunch of stuff paperwork wise. It's kind of hard to explain, and I'd rather not go into it, but yeah. So while today is fine, tomorrow could possibly be a pretty annoying day. I'm trying not to think about it, but you know, it is what it is. I am thinking about it occasionally. But yeah, today is fine. Otherwise, just gonna stream for probably 3 more hours, and then after that I'm probably gonna go play more Repo, or maybe play Dungeons & Dragons if I'm lucky. And or, you know, maybe just watch something with my SO and my best friend. Holy shit, where are the people? But if everything goes smoothly on Tuesday and I get to come home and be home on time for stream, like the normal stream time, I might do a Souls-like concept art stream where I draw Souls-like characters for my Souls-like D&D project that I'm working on. Dur's back. Ligarius Wheel was crazy, man. Oh, is that you? Are you that player? Or were you just talking about that invasion that just happened? That was an input error. He killed me. I mean, he killed me quickly because his weapon did a lot of damage, but he wouldn't have gotten to kill me if I hadn't input the wrong thing. I did a fucking jump when I meant to just dash forward, and it fucked up my attack that I was trying to do. Oh yeah, so that's you. You're that guy. Well, GG's. It just so happened that the last fight we had, I input error. I did an input error and it ruined everything. The fuck? Oh. Hello? Huh? Oh, they're a hacker. Okay. Alright, we'll have fun getting blocked, I guess. Also, it sounds like someone followed me. Dolo Hero Icio. Okay, yeah, thank you for the follow, Dur. I assume that's how your name, it seems like your name is Durjo. So I'm just going to call you Dur. Unless you'd rather be called Joe. Okay, Dolo Hero Icio. Let's get them out of here. Weird hacker ass motherfucker. They've got a Miles Morales picture and a banner with the Ellie the Outlast girl, or the not Outlast, the Last of Us. Outlast. Yeah, thanks for the follow, or yeah, follow. Means a lot. any support at all. Also, for anyone who doesn't know or hasn't joined yet and is considering joining, we have a community Discord that should be... Nope, I did it wrong. There. Oh yeah, your name is... Well, no, that's not Jared. Just, yeah. I don't know, I guess that's you, though. No way! Okay, well, GG. Your weapons do a lot of damage, man. How do you get them to do so much damage? I feel like I'm losing half my life bar every time you hit me. With your weapons, specifically. But yeah, community Discord right there in chat. You should be able to see the link. Not understanding how they have fun one-shotting people by hacking. Yeah, I agree. That guy before with the shield and the Shikage. I don't know what the hell that was about. Some people just, you know, they're on that side of the spectrum, you know. I'm on one side of the spectrum, they're on the other side. And people who think like me are on the same side as me, you know. But, yeah, anyway. Okay, so this might be a mistake because I haven't played it in a long time. Oh, you know what? I'd have to go back and switch. I don't know why I'm doing this. Okay, let's go back and switch real quick. I'm gonna switch to a different build, sort of. And it might be a mistake, but we're gonna do it anyway. Excuse me. But it might make things a little more entertaining because it'll be a change of pace. And, you know, changes of pace are always good, you know? You know, I did want to test out this fashion. No, it looks bad. Alright. Good to know. Wait, what? Alright, where are you? There you are. And then that, and then this. This is my shaman character. Say hello to my shaman character. Hello, shaman character. Okay. I think I wanted to include that. Probably not going to use the hunter bone, but it is thematic. Let me buy stuff. Oh, we got way more. We still have so many more. Okay. There. So, like I said, I'm a little rusty on this build. But, you know, it's a change of pace. We might have a little more fun on it, who knows. I've been playing the Moonlight build for 4 streams now, straight, without switching. So, and you know, this build actually has Beast Roar. Three fights minimum for rotation. Who is this person in chat? The person that their name is not for you. NFS. Yo, that's funny. Maury's in the chat posting about me. How adorable. Hey man, you know, a hater still gets me traction, you know what I mean? You're still a viewer if you're a hater. Ooh, almost did it. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Hoya is better. Thought so. GG. Sorry for the silence. I was listening to the clip in the Bloodborne chat that Mari posted about me. Might be about to start an argument in the Bloodborne chat. I don't know who this NFS person is, not for you, whatever their name is. But that's like the third time I've seen them commenting on how I block people to get the rotation going, to get different people in. And it sounds like they have a fucking problem, so I decided to address them finally. I'm kind of excited, honestly. I kind of want them to be like, yeah, you're a fucking little bitch or something. I don't know. We'll see. I don't think I'm going to say all that much to them. I just kind of want to see what they'll say. Because at the end of the day, it's not really worth my time to get into some argument over it. And Mari's being real adorable in there. Posting my clips of how I, like, they went back and made clips of me talking about how I didn't like their playstyle. Just so they could post them in a Discord. It's adorable. Haters are still viewers, bro. Haters are still viewers. So thank you for the attention and the attraction. If you ever see this. Motherfuckers hate me because they ain't me. The Hernicky, hi, what's up? Over on YouTube, how you doing? What's your level? 125. Strength Arcane. 50 Vitality. Clockwise, counterclockwise runes. Yeah, runes. And right now we're on the Amygdala Shaman build. But we were on Moonlight earlier. Moonlight. Blade Singer. Spellblade. It's a little dead right now. Make a Kirkhammer build, bro. It's about time. Look, I have a Kirkhammer build. It's atrocious, and I feel like playing it would only set me up to be extremely miserable. You're crazy, Panda. Do you use Boomhammer? No, not right now. I do have a Boomhammer that's partially upgraded somewhere right here. And actually, I guess funny enough, I have not horrible gems on it. They're not great, but they're not horrible. Old Banca. Is that a Kage? Yeah, Kage Avalon. What are you doing? You seem scared. Why are you playing so scared? Let's reset. Let's go over here. No way that fucking reached me. Holy shit. Oh, the phantom range is ridiculous. Okay, well anyway. I'm ready to hammer people. No, you see what will happen is if I use the Kirkhammer, Eileen, and Panda knows this, and you should too, is I'll get parried over and over again until I delete the game. Kirkhammer is what lights up the world. A beacon of hope. No, it's a beacon of... It's a harbinger of death. I'm not stupid. Of your own death, not other people's. A beacon of hope for other players, yes. When I see someone else using the Kirk hammer, I do get hopeful that they will keep it tricked out on the hammer version so that I can parry them into oblivion. I'm already using fucking Amygdala arm. That should be good enough. Who the fuck do you know that's using Amygdala arm, Panda? I ain't seen a single Amygdala arm since I've been out here. I think maybe one time, possibly, someone had Amygdala arm. But they were not very good, and I beat them very easily. I don't see anybody out here using Amygdala arm. The fact that I do see anyone not using Saw Spear, Scythe, Kage, or Ryukyo, or whatever the fuck, Rikuyo, is a miracle on its own. Because literally, dude, everybody in this game is so afraid to lose and experiment with fun shit. Oh, good, it's Dur. Not using the wheel anymore? Did that? Wow. Damn it. No! Get that shit out of here! GG. That was pretty ridiculous, but that was fun. At the end of the day, I mean, even though you had a saw weapon, that was a pretty fun fight. Bong bong, yeah, for real. It'll change the way you PvP. Yeah, it'll make me want to never trick out the hammer and only use the straight sword version. That's what it'll do. And then I'll become a straight sword spammer, which is not as bad as a saw cleaver spammer, or saw spear spammer, or a scythe spammer, but it's like, you know, about as fast. Panda, it just sounds like you're trying to steer me down the wrong path here, and I don't appreciate it, alright? You need to forgo this false notion of victory and attain enlightenment with the Kirk hammer. Bro, in Elden Ring I use a torch as my main weapon. I think I've ascended beyond the need to win every time. I have a torch build, and it's my favorite build. My main weapon is a torch. I would show it to you all, but I don't think anyone would want to fucking watch me play Elden Ring. For whatever reason, Bloodborne is more attractive to the audience. It's something I never thought I'd ever say in my life. But here we are. To finally answer your question though, Hernaki, in YouTube, on YouTube chat, I do have that boom hammer, but I did not upgrade it all the way, and it's, you know, I might use it one day, maybe, but I haven't gotten bored with my current builds enough to want to make a new thing yet. Although now that I am streaming Bloodborne as much as I do, I should probably spend some time farming for better gems for my current weapons, because not having 3 stamina depletion gems would probably be great, especially since, you know, that's how much 1R2 charged R2 takes. I just wish there was a better head. This head isn't horrible for this build, this fashion, but I wish there was a better head for this build. For this fashion, I mean. I don't want to use the head that literally goes with this because, I don't know, it looks kind of goofy to me and the physics don't make any sense. Yeah, that doesn't sit right. No. God, I wish that sat better. Ooh. Liz the Savage. Go ahead. Go. Okay, GG. I think they gave up right at the end. They must have thought that they were dead or something. Because they just kind of stood still. Liz the Savage. Very savage. Very barbaric, very savage. Not at all mindful. I'm just kidding. Oh man. I wonder if that person replied in the chat yet. Discord. Yeah, there's some weird little haters in the Bloodborne Discord apparently. It's funny. They're pretty cute. They're adorable. Adorable little guys. I hope someone takes them home one day or something. That NFS dude must be someone that I blocked and never unblocked. He must be salty. Salty little sailor. Poor little guy. Oh, the mean streamer blocked me. Oh no. Oh no, I've got 100 other people to play with, but he blocked me. That's tough luck, bro. That's tough luck. Don't be annoying and I won't block you.
You want to heal? Or what? Damn, alright, GG. Joey, bag of vermin. To be fair, you block people who are using weapons you don't like. It seems like the reason you get blocked include just about everything under the sun. Well, Joey, I'm sorry you feel that way. It's not true. I don't like saw spear spammers, scythe spammers, saw cleaver spammers. Those people, I'd rather not unblock them. If they follow me and they hang out and stream and stuff, then I'll unblock either at request or just, by virtue of them being a good person in chat, especially to everybody else in chat. And especially if they're in here a lot, then, like yesterday I blocked Carapace. I'm pretty sure they were in here earlier. They didn't say anything, but they were lurking. And I unblocked them before stream to make sure that if they did invade while I was streaming, that we would get the fight. They're not the only one. I unblocked other people too. So if someone has a problem with me temporarily blocking them just to get them out of the rotation because I don't feel like fighting them in the moment, then that's their problem, and I'm sorry. That's unfortunate. You blocked someone for using Bowblade yesterday because it's a counter to your build and it was just arrows. It wasn't just the Bowblade, they also had Scythe, but it was also because both the weapons they were using swing way faster than the weapon I'm using, and I just didn't feel like fighting it because it was going to make me have no fun. I gave them 2 matches to fight me, and then both times were almost impossible for me to win without some kind of lag or some kind of bullshit happening, and I just didn't feel like dealing with it anymore. That's my decision. I'm making sure that I don't want to quit sooner because I'm facing people if you don't understand it, Joey, then I'm sorry, man. If you don't get it, then that's your problem. That's everyone else's problem. No offense, but it's y'all's problem if you don't understand it. And if you can handle fighting literally every build and not get bothered by it, and you have fun getting shit on by fucking saw cleavers all day or saw spears, then be my guest, man. The Holy Moonlight Sword, very slow weapon, not very easy to swing on a scythe user with, or a bowblade user. Both very hard builds to fight with a slow strength weapon. Okay, for instance, this guy, I don't know why he's sitting. What's going on? What do you want? Do you not want to fight me anymore? Or are you the one typing in chat? I thought that was Dur, but maybe not. You're saying it like it's impossible to win versus these weapons. It's very difficult to win. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's very difficult. However, look at this guy. He's been using a scythe, but he's not obnoxious with it. And maybe I don't know what it is about the way he fights, but I haven't had a problem with him so far. He also uses other weapons. He doesn't just stick to the scythe, and I appreciate that. Like I said, man, if y'all have a problem with it, then, I'm sorry. That's really unfortunate. I don't mean to have, a problem with anyone else about it. My intention is not to have an argument. But I just noticed that there's a couple people who don't understand. And, at the end of the day, aren't going to, apparently. And if it's gonna, cause problems, then, maybe whoever has a problem with it should just not watch. I'm not forcing you guys to watch me. And honestly, it's kind of starting to piss me off a little bit. Bowblade is like 3 frames faster. It's not. All right, Joey. I'm done talking about it. I don't like fighting the scythe specifically, mainly, and the bowblade just kind of added to his build. He had a scythe. He was using a scythe as well, and the bowblade was on top of it. You may have only noticed the bowblade, or for some reason only cared about the bowblade. That's unfortunate for you, and but it's not the whole picture. Okay, the whole picture is that he also had a scythe, which is way faster, and also has a ridiculous phantom range, especially on its running R2s. It's much faster than my weapons, and I just don't enjoy fighting it. This is the style that I play in, and sometimes there are people that I don't like fighting. If you have an issue with it, then I'm sorry, okay? That's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate, but you can't control my block list. You can't control who I play against. And whoever has a problem with it, you're not being forced to stay here and watch the stream. You aren't. I'm sorry. It's not a thing. And I'm not going to change because I'm afraid of losing 1 or 2 viewers. All right? You're not going to get me to stop blocking people. So either accept it or don't. I'll appreciate if you stay, and if you decide to stop watching me, then so be it. But I'd prefer to stop talking about it. Hello, Liz. Goodbye, Liz. I'm not really worried about learning, Swan. I'm sorry. There's something about the people that are in that Discord that think I care to learn. I don't. I'm playing Souls games for me. I'm not playing it to learn and become this Evo god. I'm playing it to have fun and do shenanigans. It just so happens that a lot of the people who stop by are people who like to do this like dueling thing where they're worried about frame data and fucking what's that shit that Horrible was talking about? Parry advantage or bullet something. I don't fucking know. I don't care about that. I win enough without having to do certain things. And that's all I care about. I'm not here for that, man. We're on different sides of the spectrum, bro. I'm sorry, okay? No offense. I enjoy your viewership. I enjoy your company. We've had a good time so far, and you know I would like to continue having that good time. But I'm not gonna change. It's not gonna happen. And if people in that Discord have a problem with it, then they can, you know, either get used to it or confront me about it, and I'll let them know the same thing I'm letting you know right now. And then hopefully we can move on. Sinister Resonant Bell. Dueling thing is for annoying people. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say that everyone who duels is annoying, but I would say that people who think I need to play a certain way are. Also, people who fucking go AFK in the Frontier are annoying too. Only got 777 angel numbers. Anyway, the real mean gank. True real men gank. That's funny. Can you, like, speak a little quieter? Chillax, AFKers, kill yourself? Who, are you talking to me, Sinister? When you said chillax, can you speak a little quieter? I mean, you could just turn your volume down. What? Oh, you're talking about... Yeah, I'm confused, honestly. I don't know who you're talking to. Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway. Ooh. You're pretty funny, Sinister. Yeah, that was your first time chatting. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Sinister. I didn't thank you for stopping by. My bad. Yeah, man. If people just, you know, weren't the way they were, they wouldn't get fucking blocked. Maybe they should stop doing what they're doing if they want me to not block them or to unblock them, you know what I mean? Okay, GG. Also, welcome, Saucy. Although, I'm not entirely sure what's up with this emoji you keep posting. Yeah, dude. Like, I'm just playing the way that I play, man. And I have this thing called sanity that I enjoy. I like being sane and having sanity. And fighting saw spear gamers all the time is like detracting from my sanity. You know? It's fun for me to play with off-meta weapons. And sometimes I get rid of people that are meta slaves because they have a really high chance of beating me, even if I'm just as good as they are, because their weapon is that much better than mine. It's just how it is. Also, they've been playing way longer than me, and I'm not interested in playing this game forever. I'm playing it now because it's a different game than Elden Ring, and it also happens to bring in a decent amount of viewership. Once Night Rain comes out and Duskbloods, those are going to be the two games that I care about. And I may occasionally return to Bloodborne because there are people that are only going to show up for Bloodborne streams, and I'm going to want to say hi to them at some point and like hang out in chat, or like stream and have them hang out in chat, because, you know, I feel like they deserve to be acknowledged sometimes, if not all the time, obviously. And you know, that's when I will be on Bloodborne at some point, and I will acknowledge those followers. But until then, you know, I'm going to be on Night Rain and Duskbloods and like Neo 2 and Wolong and shit. So these people who come in here demanding that I unblock people and stop blocking people forever are going to fade away at some point anyway. So there's no point in acknowledging them, really, honestly. Neo PvP. Neo 1 has PvP. Neo 2 doesn't. And I've been told to just stay away from Neo 1. Because it's horrendously difficult. And not newcomer friendly at all. And Neo 2 is just vastly better. But Neo 2 doesn't have PvP for some reason. Apparently, that's what I've been told anyway. Oh, okay. I was heading the wrong way anyway. Stay away altogether. Chillax, my guy. The PvP people probably sucked. It ain't that serious. It's just been kind of bubbling up a little bit, Sinister. Specifically, two people in that Discord, Ithmari and NFS, aka Not For You. They've been nonstop chirping about me in that Discord, like they're obsessed with me or something. Oh, what's up, Dante? Hi, man. I'm getting Expedition 33 on Friday. I need it. See, I've been hearing about Expedition 33. Is it like kind of like a Mass Effect type game? What kind of game is it? I don't really know that much about it. I just keep hearing that it's pretty good. You paying for PS Plus? Play block you like... Man, cheers. Oh, play as you like, I think is what you're trying to say. Not safe for work, yeah. THSS. What? I'm obsessed with you. You called me funny. You don't know Mass Effect. Well, I've played Mass Effect. I used to love Mass Effect 2. It was my favorite game for a while. But that was also like 2012, 2011 type shit. But Expedition 33, I heard it was like a RPG basically, and I just don't know if it's more like Mass Effect or more like Baldur's Gate, or if it's more like Oblivion. What kind of like tell me what kind of game it's similar to, I guess, because I've heard about it and I don't know, I might be interested in it. No, it's Persona type or Metaphor type. It's turn-based game, but you can parry attacks. Huh? That's interesting. Expedition D's great, yeah. Well, if you're obsessed, Sinister, then you know that sounds like you should drop a follow. Is what I'm thinking. You should probably drop that follow. Yo, Saucy's got all these different emotes, animated emotes. I really just shamelessly plugged. And your boy's trying to sell it, you know, trying to market it. It's tough out here, bro. Especially when you got motherfuckers obsessed with you in a Discord because you didn't want them, because you decided that they didn't get to play with you. Fucking play fucking schoolyard bullshit, bro. Y'all don't understand. I'm 32, dude. I'm over it. I block people because I'm over it, man. I'm not over this, obviously. I'll admit that. I'm still kind of annoyed. But like, y'all gotta realize I'm not. I've done my frustrated gaming. All right, I've done the gaming where I don't block people and I put up with the dumb bullshit. And it made me burn out and take a lot of breaks from shit like Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring. Even recently with Elden Ring, I got burnt out, you know. And it helps me not burn out faster if I get rid of the people who annoy the fuck out of me. And, you know, not everyone stays blocked. That's the other thing. That's the thing that really bothers me, is that most of these people, I'll unblock them the next time we play, or within an hour or two, if I hear that they're still trying to, like, invade me, like, if they want to. Hey, motherfucker, are you going to start the boss fight, or are you going to come out here? Yeah, start the fucking boss fight. He's still I blocked Crunchy once because we're sniping the same person. We were sniping the same person. He still cries about it. I think if you're talking about the same Crunchy stops by here sometimes. That might be the same Crunchy. That's unfortunate. Crunchy seems like an alright dude. It seems like this whole community has a little bit of these like intertwined beefs, because the other day someone came in here talking about Blood Moon, and they were like, "Yeah, Blood Moon doesn't like me," and I'm like, "Holy shit, dude! Blood Moon hangs out in this chat sometimes." And I'm like, I don't know what to say, man. I'm like, I got viewers with predetermined beef that, like, I like. What do I even do about that, you know? I can't be like, oh yeah, that guy's an asshole, because I know them already and they're a viewer and they've been nice to me. So it's like, I don't know what to say. Alright. Notice how Jarosk hasn't been blocked yet, and I fought him like 6 times. Very mindful, right? Not very shitty or asshole like at all. Although I may block Jarosk after this one because we have fought a couple times, like 6 or 7 times already. Ooh, and that is some lag. One of us is not connecting very good at all right now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, we might have to just block because of the connection. But once again, if this is Dur, because I swear Dur said this was him, this isn't a personal block at all. It's just to get the rotation updated so that there's different people that are fighting me, because I personally like variety. I don't like to keep fighting the same people over and over again. And if anyone has a problem with that, I have a small violin, a really tiny violin that I can play. Okay? I can play it for you. I can play it because you're so sad about it. And you really got to get the fuck over it, alright? No offense. So that guy, Jarosk, that I've been fighting, I'll unblock him later so that next time we get on, we'll be able to fight. Is that crazy? It's a crazy concept, isn't it? I don't know, man. Clearly I still have so much to say about this, but I really need to stop because I'm gonna end up offending some people. Ah, well, it looks like we're fighting one last time. Looks like we're fighting one more time. Because it connected us before I blocked. Yo, holy shit. This is one of the laggiest connections I've ever faced. And he wasn't lagging earlier. Alright. GG, Jarosk. I don't know if you're Dur or not. I swear Dur said that was him, but Dur also hasn't confirmed. That was pretty wild, honestly. Anyway. Halo 3, Crunchy Cheese, yeah, Crunchy Cheese. Yes, him, Crunchy. Well, that's been your experience with Crunchy. Mine has not been that way, so I cannot speak on that. And hopefully you guys don't have too much of a beef that any arguments will start, because I don't want to have to time anybody out, but you know, I will if big arguments start up in the chat. Unless it's directly with me, and then I'll argue with that person until I feel like it's timeout worthy. Just be my friend. I can be shitty. Dream block rotation. Call me. Nope, not happening. Oh, look, see? Yesterday I blocked Alvaro because I wanted to get him out of the rotation. Guess who's back? Because I unblocked him. Isn't that cool, guys? Isn't that cool? Look at that. Look at that. Very fucking cool. Very fucking mindful. Not an asshole in fucking Bloodborne discords at all. What are we doing, Alvaro? Okay, GG. I didn't realize he was doing that much damage to me with the pistol. Sin and Cheese were in Discord RP relationship, and they had a messy breakup. Wow, that's funny. That's cute. Rapid position? What? Rapid poison? Cheese cheated in RP. Oh my god. You guys are pretty ridiculous. It's funny. I know I'm not like physically laughing, but I find it humorous. Hello? Hello? Why are you... Oh, it's Alvaro. That's who it is. Your name looks similar to the other 3 people who have red names in the chat. So I didn't realize it was you. Yeah, welcome back, Alvaro. Looks like we matched up again. Yeah, yeah. But see, that's what I'm talking about. I get people back in because I unblock them after a day or a couple hours. If you're still in the stream, or if you pop in stream a couple hours after I initially blocked you and I'm still streaming, you literally just have to say, hey, can I get an unblock so I can be back in the rotation? And I'll do it. It's not hard, unless I, for whatever reason, really didn't like fighting you, like Maddie or Black Utopia, who can fuck off forever, by the way. Both of them. But yeah, everybody else, usually pretty fucking cool, and I'll totally unblock them. Doubly so for people who follow me, because you're already doing me that service of giving me a follow and like being in chat and being cool and hanging out and stuff. And like that on its own is, you know, worth you know, not keeping somebody blocked usually. And even bigger proof of that is GG. I had a feeling that R2 would catch him. A big proof of someone that isn't exactly the how can I put this? So Fungineer, I'm sure many of you know him, Fungineer. They have, I don't know what they claim, but they have made it a habit to invade me with the Bloodletter. I initially, and to this day still in a way, have not been a big fan of fighting the Bloodletter. I don't really like the Bloodletter. And the way that people play usually with the Bloodletter is obnoxious to me. So I usually instant block Bloodletter players. However, Fungineer, when I'm streaming, they haven't been around for a while, but when they have been around, they developed a habit of invading me with the Bloodletter specifically because they thought it was funny. But they were well-mannered in chat, a cool person to talk to, you know, obviously followed me and hang out all the time. They even showed up for some of my Lies of P streams. And I always unblock them, even though they purposely fight me with the weapon that I dislike fighting more than most weapons. So that's like fucking one of the biggest instances of me unblocking people after I block them just to get the rotation out. Anyway, I'm done. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. It was really bothering me. I just needed to get it out. I needed to vent. All right, we're done talking about it. I promise. This isn't that guy from earlier, is it? I don't think it is. But it is a Bloodletter and a scythe. Oh, shit. Ew. Fuck. I don't remember if it's Crown Panda or the other panda. There's a second panda. I forget exactly at the moment what their other... They had like a secondary name. But one of them always says, you just gotta thug it out. I feel like when I untrick the amygdalin arm, I just thugging it out, in their words, you know. GG though, whoever that was. Even though you didn't trick out the bloodletter, which was nice. Just fought me with an untricked bloodletter. How fucking dope. What a Chad, honestly. GG's, yeah. Hey, I don't know how to say your name, PL. I'm just gonna call you PL. You're a Chad, PL. Mace letter, yeah. Yeah. You're probably the first person I've fought that doesn't trick or didn't trick out the bloodletter during a fight, which is pretty cool. That's a nice change of pace. Did I? No, I was up here. And it's cool, man, you know. The stream will persist with or without those people who have a problem. So it is what it is. Plebburn? I don't think I've ever won a fight, really. Ever, Sinister? Sauce boss? Y'all are crazy. Ugh. T Nasty. Come here, T Nasty. I must see. Fuck. Yeah. Nope, got up there too fucking late. You better come back here, boy. Boy. Young man. Oh, shit. Really? You gotta stop. GG. See? Look at that. Look how often we win without fucking having to fight Saw Spear gamers all the time. I gotta stop bringing it up. Nah, I school this idiot and I have less than 1K total playtime. These idiots. Ben Shapiro. What? Not gonna lie, I don't know the Ben Shapiro gif that you're referencing. Not really a big Ben Shapiro follower. Post-traumatic saw spear disorder. Yeah, my therapist knows what a saw spear is. They keep telling me to stop playing Bloodborne, but I tell them, you know, but it's not Elden Ring, and like people enjoy it watching me play it. So I gotta keep playing it, even though there's Saw Spear gamers. Just kidding. I 100% would be just not playing Elden Ring anyway. I'm 125, Alvaro. You haven't enjoyed anything since 1997? Excuse me? Oh, what the fuck, Alvaro? You're very goofy for hitting me with your hand. Actually, I would like... Okay. See, okay, the Evelyn does a lot of, like, killing me way faster than you would maybe, like, okay. Imagine how much longer and more interesting that fight could have been if you didn't have the Evelyn. But, you know, that's just me. Just go 128, why? Haven't enjoyed any, oh, I read that already, okay. You haven't, not me. You haven't. Why, was 1997 when you were born? I have a feeling that that's what you're trying to say. Is that's when you were born. I don't know why I was about to jump. I still have a decent amount of bullets. Oops. Hey, don't turn around. Okay. I just did this build focusing on the Evelyn. Yeah. Yeah, I have a build that's Kage Evelyn, and I've decided that I think I'm going to scrap it, because it's just not... Like, I made it kind of on a whim, without really having ever fought people that use the Kage and Evelyn, and I've decided that I don't want to play like that. Not that it's, you know, a sin to play that way or anything, but, I personally just don't think I'm going to have any fun playing that way. So I'm probably going to scrap that build or turn it into something else. Like, I've been wanting to give that whistle hunter tool where you summon a monster that tries to eat you. I've been wanting to give that a try in PvP. And make that like the focus of a build. Which I know sounds a little insane, but you know, that's how I like to play these games. I like to find, like I said, I have a build in Elden Ring. My main weapon is a torch that has like a really bad weapon art attached to it that you can't change. I'm still waiting for From Software to make an actual good torch weapon. Like, it's a torch, but it doubles as another weapon, like a real weapon. And it's not just a torch. Because they keep doing that. They keep making torch weapons, or torches, that are, like, reminiscent of a weapon, but not really a weapon. And thus, don't perform even a little bit good. And then they had the fucking nerve to make a pole torch that's like a spear, but not let you change the damn... Why do you always hit people with your hand, Alvaro? That's so strange. I mean, see, look at the difference in, like, how they're able to do things versus me with the scythe. You know what I mean? Like, it's just... If you don't think it's fucking extremely difficult to beat a scythe player with a strength weapon, you're out of your fucking mind. Alright, GG's, Alvaro. But yeah, I mean, you're just out of your goddamn mind if you think it's like fun to fight a scythe player with or a saw spear player with god damn it, a strength weapon. And I don't want to switch to a fucking dex weapon to accommodate and like meet them at the speed that they can swing at. I'd rather just block a person for now after giving them a couple matches and then move on. Shit really pisses me off, man. Not you, Alvaro. The people that are complaining about about me blocking people for a little while I wait for other people to show up to fight besides that person that I blocked. Just a temporary block. As if I'm some kind of fucking you know, like guest, as if I'm a guest in their game. You're not allowed to block people because it's going to make it harder for us to get matches with more people. You're making it hard. The game's already dead. You shouldn't be blocking people because it stops us from getting more people to play with. Like, dude, if I don't play the game, you don't have anyone to fucking play with either, motherfucker. Oh god, I'm so... Yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell. Only temporarily, Alvaro. It's just for now, so that I can... I thought we went through this yesterday. I did the same thing already. Yesterday I did the same thing. It was because we fought each other a few times. I want other people in the rotation, because if it's going to keep linking us, because we're in like a similar... What's the word? Like it's got us in a pool. And it won't stop linking us together. Thus, I'm going to keep fighting you only. And I want to fight other people, you know what I mean, eventually. Like, I want other people to become fightable. Why do you do that? Okay, I need an explanation before we fight. I need an explanation. Why do you do the hand thing? Why do you do it? Tell me in chat right now. I need to know. I need to know the logic. It bothers me. I need to know. Tell me why. No. I need a logical reason. Okay, it's just for fun. Okay, sure. Oh, you can heal. Oh. Yeah, I mean, you know. Oi, fuck. Okay. One attack and hoping they walk into it. Of course, they're gonna just walk away and range you. Panda, I'm not spamming one attack. That's wrong. But, you know. If you believe that, then that's you. Yeah, but anyway, Alvaro, it's only for now. You won't stay blocked. It's just to get some variety in the lineup. Same thing happened yesterday. You just must not have heard me say it. Also, half the time when I throw out an R2, it's because I'm trying to jump attack. See, I just tried to do it there. Didn't work. There it is. It doesn't always come out, so sometimes I just throw an R2 out by accident when I don't mean to. But I'm always trying to throw jumping attacks out, constantly. I think it's because I have a dead spot in my controller. It makes it harder for my jump attack to be recognized. But I've been untricking and retricking my weapon out over and over. So I don't know what you mean by that. GG. I don't know why I healed. That was a waste. Pole torch 95. I believe in you. Okay, yeah. Nah, but yeah, what I was saying about the pole torch is that it's like literally a spear with a torch on the end of it. And you can't change the damn Ash of War. It's like charge forth or something. And if I could change it to like the Black Flame weapon art, Black Flame Tornado, or I don't know, literally just anything, I would be all over that goddamn weapon. I would be all over it, but no one is gonna fall for charge forth, motherfucker. Not a single goddamn person is gonna fall for charge forth. I mean, I might be able to catch them sometimes with it, but it's not gonna net me any victories. Oh, we're back. Okay, I'm gonna have to block Desert Black at some point. Probably right after this. We've fought a bunch of times now. I'll give him a bow. Oh shit! God damn it. I forgot about their Silver Beast. Oh shit. I forgot we don't heal. Or you don't heal. See, look. Jumping attack. Damn it. Okay, GG. Let's see. Where are you? You're not on here. Okay, it's just regular Desert Black 11. Okay. See, and the other thing is I don't do this on the other games, and you want to know why? It's because there's a wider player base. I don't have to keep saying. It's not only that though; it's because it's easier to get away from people in Elden Ring and in Dark Souls 3 as well. That's the other thing people don't realize is that this is a Bloodborne specific thing. Because there are only so many people who play this game regularly, and those people, typically, the majority of them, use the same shit, and it's boring. So, I mean, that's kind of y'all's fault, ultimately. What? Alright, anyway. Yo, you guys won't believe how salty Mari is. Ithmari. They're so fucking salty, dude. They stay salty in that goddamn Discord. Insane hater energy, bro. There's this Bloodborne Discord called the Try Hard Discord. I don't know if I have invite properties or not. Someone else in here definitely can get you. I'm pretty sure Swan or Panda, probably Sinister, they all know the link. If y'all want to give him the Bloodborne Try Hard Discord, feel free to. But yeah, there's this guy named Ithmari in there, and he is just sitting on it and spinning, bro. Nah, this is for small wieners with mental illness. Ah, shit, did it? No. Oh, I gotta give you a permission, Swan, I think. Or something. My bad, man. No, is that Swan or Saucy? Your fucking tags look the same. Okay, no, it's Swan. Here, okay, let me see. I think I can give you some kind of permission. God damn it. Okay. No, that's not it. Fuck. Sorry, everybody. Give me a second. How does this work? I swear it used to be so much easier. Oh, here we go. Warn, timeout, ban? No, that's not it. I can block or report you. I don't understand how to give permissions. Uh-oh, did I accidentally just time you out? Fuck! I timed out Swan! No! Damn it. No, Swan, I didn't mean to. I think it fucking glitched. Like I clicked before the thing popped up and it like queued a click. No! Swan. Can I somehow is it like a slash untimeout Swan. There we go. Okay, that should work. That should work. Swan, are you here still? I'm sorry, Swan. Oh, that's so funny. How do I... maybe I have to go on Nightbot specifically. That would be annoying if I had to do that. Fuck it. There. Okay. Try again, Swan, if you don't mind. If you're down to just try again. Oh, you sent it? Okay. Well, there you go. I made it possible to post links. Fuck it. Just don't click on links that are shifty looking. Okay, guys? Exactly, like that. Don't click on that link. The fuck, man. But yeah, you should be able to link up with a lot of other Bloodborne PvP people in there, Alvaro, if you're ever in need of some PvP. I caught a little Pokemon Batman, what? Okay, hold on. Okay. Wait, gravestones. They are quite far ahead. Yo, I promise Amygdala is really easy. So just come fight me so that... Oh, never mind. Okay. Okay, so apparently I can get in trouble if people are posting inappropriate links. So I am going to disable it now. Because after you posted that one link... oh, look at that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Okay. Well, that's fine. It caught you right before. Alright. Yeah, unfortunately. Just real quick, we're gonna time you out to get rid of those links, Sinister, and then I'll untime you out. There, I think that should work. Okay. How dare you? I had to get rid of those links, man. Turns out it's actually ban worthy for me if I'm letting you post those links. I looked it up. Actually, Sinister, how dare you? It's almost like you know that I'll get banned if I let people post inappropriate links. Not about the bro ship. All about the money. Bro, I ain't made any money. Let's be real. You got to make $50 before Twitch even gives you money in the first place, and because like they won't let you even touch money unless you reach $50, and that's only for one payout. You have to reach it again in order to get money again from Twitch. And running AdSense or running ads only gets you like a little bit of cents every time you run it, even for about, you know, like let's say right now I have 9 viewers, I think it says. If I ran ads right now, I would only get like 5 cents. And I haven't ran any ads so far. Because we've been going and I just haven't felt a reason to like take a break and run ads or anything. Mauro Martinez over on YouTube. I'm level 125. That's my build if you're curious. Strength Arcane, a little bit of it. Oh, yo, Ducky, what's up? Welcome back. Wasn't sure if you were going to show up today or not. You missed some drama. That guy you were arguing with yesterday in this chat, he's still bitching about me in the Discord for Bloodborne, the tryhard Discord. I was doing Coliseum and Eldering with friends. Oh, that's cool. If you ran ads, I would kill myself? That's crazy. I run ads sometimes. It used to be $100 minimum. Jesus Christ, that's crazy. I don't know shit. No, they are all sweaty as fuck, but I just ran silly builds and kept gimmicking them. Yeah, we're all about the silly build on this channel. I'm actually the smartest person in the scene. I mean, you know, they got a couple dummies running around, so you know, I might have to take your word for it. Physics degree dab. You just dab in 2025? That's wild, bro. That's insane energy. Oh boy, Ducky with the paragraph. When I talk sweaty, I mean they use the best, most optimized armor and weapons, while I'm out here just using Nagakiba or whatever it's called. I mean, Nagakiba is actually pretty meta if you're using Spin Slash or whatever the hell. Spinning Slash. It's apparently quite meta these days, but only had Unsheath. Oh yeah, okay. Was a lot of fun. Join my harem. I would let you dab or do cringe souls PvP anytime you want. Keen with Unsheath. You see, Sinister, it's crazy. I don't know if it's like, you know, normal, but I can dab and do cringe souls PvP already without anyone's permission. Saucy said, join Sin's RP harem Discord voice chat. Yeah, okay. You understand Nagakiba is exponentially strong right now, or right, and the Unsheath does insane. Hey. Bro knows who told him. What about the RP harem? Oh, I didn't reinitiate the bell. I mean, you know, I wasn't going to say anything, but yeah, Unsheath is fairly strong, and so is Nagakiba. But I could see what you mean, Ducky. You might be talking about how, like, they might be using Rivers of Blood or Moonveil or what's that other, the waterfowl katana that Melania has, Hand of Melania. Or they could be using Sword of Damnation or a swath of other things. Scorched Knight. Putting a dies from cringe emote or a gif in the chat. Yeah, I'm probably going to stop arguing in there. I don't need to get banned from that Discord. Clean Rotten Knight Rapier as well. Amygdalin arm is such a goofy weapon. Yeah, it is. It's pretty goofy. It's really grown on me, I'm not gonna lie. I used to actually not like this version of it. And I always thought that this version of the weapon was very basic, but it turns out you can actually get some really funny kills with this weapon. And the R2, if you get a kill with the R2, the charged R2, it's apparently a true combo. It's really fun to land and hit and kill people with. You missed it earlier, Ducky. I got a, what's the word? A Call of Beyond finish. Call from Beyond finish. It's something I was really happy about. Typically don't get to finish people with that. You'll be fine. It takes a lot to get booted from there. Well, I saw them post the other day, like a week or two ago. I think it was Scorched who posted about it, saying that there was like, they were beefing up on the rules a little bit or whatever because someone had done something. I wasn't aware of what happened. I still am not. But I guess someone got a really big warning or actually got booted. Crunchy cheese, all very old stuff, not worth getting into. Hey, I'm cool. I don't need anyone to tell me. I was just saying that I don't know what happened, but you don't need to tell me. It's fine. It's not my business, but yeah, regardless, after seeing that, I was like, oh, okay. You know, I'm not trying to get banned. Our shoe on head. What? Shoe on head? Oh, put shoe on head. You're that's funny. I thought you were referencing the YouTuber. And I was like, why are you bringing up shoe? What did this mean, bro? He meant put shoe on head. Crunchy what? We haven't had a fight in a couple of minutes. God damn it. They're gonna play like super passive now, aren't they? We kill each other? No. Okay, well, GG. Holy shit. Maybe one day we'll long invasions. I wonder how that'd turn out. There was actually a guy in here earlier, an old friend of mine actually, from like a different game. His name's Nick Nitrous, and he was in YouTube. And he was telling me that I should play Lords of the Fallen and that Wolong was meh. And I was like, oh no. Good thing Ducky's not here. He would defend Wolong. But, yeah. They're gone now. That was a while ago. They're definitely not here anymore. I mean, they could just be lurking, but they haven't spoken in quite a while. So I'd assume they're not here. Where are my echoes? Oh, here they are. That rapscallion, yeah, I know. Yeah, he's a real old friend of mine from like 2011, 2012. Back in the Assassin's Creed days. If they just didn't enjoy playing it, that's fine. but at least explain what's meh. I mean, I didn't ask them why, I guess. They could have probably elaborated if I asked. But yeah, they seem to think Lords of the Fallen's more fun. And I told them that eventually I'd get to Lords of the Fallen, but I've already pretty much promised a Wolong and a Neo 2 and a Dark Souls 2 at some point. And if I play Lords of the Fallen before that, I feel like that'd be a big, you know, spit in the face of everyone who's wanted Wolong so far. Which, you, Ducky, are the main contender for wanting Wolong, but other people have said they want to watch it too. Oh man, I remember Assassin's Creed 3, Black Flag, online PvP was so interesting. Yeah, we also did. I did a 360 as well. Everyone as in me. No, it's not just you. Dante wanted to see it too, I think. And maybe Blood Moon, I think. I think Blood Moon also said something about wanting to watch that or wouldn't mind. He definitely was excited about Neo 2. Yeah? Are you shocked at the lack of damage that you do? Okay, GG. I don't think they were ready for PvP. What was I gonna say though? Yeah, I was really big into Assassin's Creed PvP. I thought I've talked about it before while you've been here. Have you not been here for one of my Assassin's Creed multiplayer yaps? Ah, that's weird. Yeah, no, back in 2010, 2011, I was playing Halo Reach and I was playing Assassin's Creed Brotherhood multiplayer when it first came out. And it was the first time I had ever had online capabilities on my 360. And at that time, you know, like, both games were equally as fun to me, and I could have been a Reach player just as easily as I was eventually an Assassin's Creed player. But the difference is that I got noticed by a group called J2H, which, you know, they're not anything these days, but back then, to me, you know, they seemed like the coolest group of people ever when I was like when I was like 19, 20. And they were part of a broader community on the game that's kind of like this one, actually, where there's like a bunch of people in a group chat, and they're all fighting each other all the time. And yeah, there was a bunch of different groups: J2H, VAA, HKP, WLP, Synchronizing Asians, bunch of people, and yikes, GG. Maybe I should be like Ith Murray and do some mean shit, and then complain at people when they don't like my mean things that I do. Anyway, he beat me earlier, actually. I started out by getting the best of him, but then he started playing more passive, and I kept playing aggressive, and it ended up backfiring on me. But anyway, we almost killed each other the first time, but he had like 10 health or something left. Anyway, point is, back to what I was saying. So yeah, I got noticed because I figured out a mechanic called stun locking, which if you've ever played Brotherhood, you would know that you can get locked on the ground in stun animation over and over again. And all they have to do is alternate between each other to keep you on the ground, because you're not allowed to stun the same person twice, but you can stun someone else's stun target off the ground from wake up without them having any chance to get away. So you can just pass them back and forth between two guys. And they just get 200 points every time, so it's just 200 points, 200 points, 200 points, and you just stay on the ground. And the only way to get out of it is to press the Y button and respawn somewhere random on the map.
and then you have to try to get in and fight them again and kill them, and then if they get you back on the ground, then you're stuck there again until you press Y. And all the while, you're not getting any points because you haven't even killed anybody yet. But anyway, so I figured out how to do that because some guy showed me randomly, and then I never saw that guy ever again. But then J2H came in and they were like, hey, you know how to stun lock. You're not a complete moron. You should join us. And I was like, okay, sure. That sounds cool. I want to be part of a group. I'm a nerd and I don't fit in anywhere else. I'd love to be part of your group. And so that was it. That was the end of it. I stopped playing Halo Reach and I started playing Assassin's Creed, and then I played it until Black Flag and Unity came out. Unity obviously didn't have any. Ah, shit, I fucked up. He's a little laggy. I don't know if y'all can see that. Dude just teleported. Okay, we get it. You shoot. Yeah? Are you not ready for PvP? I think they don't have upgraded stuff. Okay, GG. Anyway. But yeah. I used to playing all kinds of tournaments and stuff, and the reason I even have as many subscribers on YouTube is because I had a big following in that community. But then Black Flag was the last one, and Unity didn't have one, and they never made it ever again, and it faded out, and now like 20 people play it. And it's definitely not going to get me any viewers to play it, and also I don't own the copy anymore because 360, I had it on that, and I did 360 red ringed, and I never bought another one, so I would literally have to go like buy an Xbox. And my profile's probably been deleted by now too, I bet. I bet they were like, you haven't used this shit in like 8 years. We're deleting it. Okay, I'm gonna jump for bullets. Where are my echoes? Did I jump? I jumped from over here. Ooh, boy. Oh my god. One second. Okay. Might want to heal. There you go. Oh well. I was hoping my R2 would catch him before he swung. Like the follow-up on the R2 would catch him, but that did not happen. Okay. That guy's gonna get about 1 or 2 more before I get him out of the rotation. Oh no. Oh no, watch out. Some haters might appear.
I'm too spiteful not to bring it back up. I can't help myself. Show of hands, or show of pog emotes. Who would want to watch a Dark Souls remastered PvP stream? Not today. Just eventually. Maybe Wednesday or Tuesday or something. Because I kind of wouldn't mind returning to that game for a little bit, just for fun. Ooh, lag. Ooh, all right. GG? GG. Oh, I'm not even, this is not my world. That was pretty fun. A little laggy, but fun. I don't know, I just fucking... If things pick back up, we'll go for a full 4, but if it kind of stays like this where there's not like a crap ton of activity, might just go for another 30. If you've been to the stream a couple times, you know how it is. I don't always feel like going for a full 4 hours unless we have like a really active chat. Not that anyone has to speak up. Don't feel pressured to speak up or anything. It's just how it is for now. Consistency will get me to the point where one day that won't be an issue anymore. 4 hour is a long stream. Yeah, I know, but I want, you know, at some point, I feel like all I'm going to say is that most jobs are 8 hours. You know what I'm saying? Without saying what I'm saying. I don't want to, you know,
The more you talk about something, the less it happens. You know what I mean? You just gotta let things happen. You gotta go with the flow. You gotta let it. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to end up. You might not even really know anything about him, but there's this streamer called Peverson, and he has the perfect setup. If you could just take him out of where he is and just like insert me right there, that would be the dream. So that's the goal. That's where I want to be. You know? I would do this shit until I am 80 and can't move my thumbs anymore. A bit slow right now. Not a lot of people are invading. Yeah, I know. I remember when he played Bloodborne a long time ago. Yeah. Yep. I was kind of just getting into watching streamers and shit for Bloodborne and for Souls content. Like right after all that, like 2016, back when Dark Souls 3 came out. So I kind of missed that portion of everything. I didn't truly get into Souls games until 2014. And that was, you know, still fairly casual. Not really PvP centric. It wasn't until 2016 when Dark Souls 3 came out that I really became a true PvP guy. And it was like halfway through Dark Souls 3's lifespan that I became an invader. Ooh! Damn! Sorry if I just blew anyone's ears out. I wasn't expecting him to just die like that. That was shocking. But yeah, I'd like to get to a point eventually where it feels natural to do like 6 to 8 hour streams, maybe even longer than that. If there's enough people in chat and I'm vibing, I'll go forever. We had some active chats so far a couple times like this month, and I've gone for 6 hours, you know. So it's possible, and I definitely can do it like on myself. Like I have it in me. I just need you know, some motivation. So it all just depends. But like I said, I don't want anyone to feel pressured. I'm not trying to get anyone to, you know, move out of their comfort zone just so that I can feel more motivated to stream for longer, you know. It also would help if we had a game that actually had like a really consistent player base. And if my computer would run, if it was good enough to run Repo and shit, I would stream me and my friends playing Repo. Not that I think anyone that stops by for this would watch that, but, you know, I do think eventually people would watch it at some point. Like other people that aren't Souls content watchers. And then I might be able to, like, integrate them into the Soul stuff eventually. But yeah, my computer is not good enough to run that stuff without burning to death, exploding. Ooh boy, we could go to Murgo's, but I do not prefer Murgo's. I'd much rather invade here. And I think part of that is because it's daylight here. Murgo's, it's dark and dreary and nighttime. Look at that. I disconnect and I silence it and it finds somebody. It's hilarious. From Software is so funny. Oh. Oh my god, did you see that lag? Did you see him freeze frame in his R2? Fuck. GG. That's good. Man, your heal parries are on point today. I noticed I'm getting better at them. Thank you for the compliment. I used to have a really big problem with that because I'm so used to the other Souls games where punishing heals is very easy. So, you know, doing it, you have to really set up to heal in those games. As where in Bloodborne, you can just fucking do that shit without thinking about it for a second. I gotta jump for bullets. Oh shit. Oh god. Okay. Man, I gotta kill myself for some bullets. Would be crazy to hear while walking in on somebody. Yeah. Good thing I live alone and most of my neighbors are at work when I stream. I don't know if y'all heard about it, but Kanye West was on Sneako's stream and he released a new song, or at least showed a new song that isn't released. And it is quite literally him admitting that he's a Nazi, and he's shouting to the beat, the HH, the hail, etc. Obviously, you know, that means that Kanye West is a fucking crazy, moronic idiot now, more so than he ever has been. But I will definitely not be listening to any of his future fucking music. But here's the thing, is that I didn't know that's what it was going to be when I clicked on the video to watch, because it was on Twitter, and the person was like, I promise you are not ready for what is about to be heard here. And I clicked on it, and it was that, and I was like, oh shit. And I let it like play on repeat a couple times because I was like, this is insane and I can't believe what I'm hearing. Wait, you want me to heal? Because I will.
What the fuck was that? Did you see my bullet go off to the side? Excuse me? This is kind of boring, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, okay. Anyway, not really fond of fighting him. He's kind of... He plays really reactive. It's because he knows I have a slow weapon, and he's like, I can just kind of dash around this and swing whenever I feel like it, and I'm not going to trick my weapon out at any point, because that would mean I swing as slow as you do, and we would actually have a fun fight. But anyway, as I was playing it, I had it at max volume on my iPad, and I was like, you know what? I might not want to keep letting this cycle on my iPad at max volume, because it's late at night, and I'm sure my neighbors can probably hear Kanye West shouting the HH, the double H. Kanye is one of the most massive fall-offs of the century. I agree. Like, how does one fall off that heavily? Well, it sucks, dude, because I feel like I'm half tempted to take down my montages from back in Dark Souls 3 and shit, because I made, in Dark Souls Remastered, because I made ones with Kanye music. Oh, look at you tricking your weapon out. No way. God, the reach on that fucking weapon, the phantom range on that weapon. Anyway, but yeah, I used to love Kanye music until recently, where he was like, you know what, I'm gonna become a Nazi. I'm gonna say shit that makes me sound like I'm a fascist. It's like, dude, how do you go from one of the, like, most creative, you know, like, oh. And the craziest thing is that Sneeko and all the dudes that were, like, in the room with him and Kanye were bobbing their heads. And the craziest thing is that they were all people of color. Not one single white dude in that room. Which is, like, you know, what most skinheads and shit are usually, like, white nationalists. So it's just crazy. Like, I don't know what the hell that was all about. I don't know what's going on with that dude. Part of me thinks that he's just gotten so rich and so bored that he, like, sees life like it's a game to just, like, basically see how far he can get, you know, by doing whatever the fuck he wants. And this is his, like, big test of, like, how can I get away? Will I still be rich and famous? And will people still love me if I do shit like this? GG. I had a feeling he was gonna dodge an attack. Okay, we gotta block him because I still want to go for like at least 20 more minutes ish, and I'm gonna keep getting this motherfucker if we don't block him. And I really don't want to keep fighting the same guy, no matter how badly some people want me to. No matter how many feelings get hurt by someone else that you don't know getting blocked by me. Okay, Zo's narrow IYT. Yeah, we're about to probably link up again. Oh, it's Joey. Welcome, Joey. Damn. Holy shit, that one shot me? Jesus Christ. Cool. How much fun did you have, Joey? Was that really fun? Was it like on a 1 to 10? A scale? Like how much fun did you have? I'm just doing a survey. Was that like really fun for you? Or like only kind of fun? Okay, apparently Zo's narrow IYT is not his name. No, that is him. And that is what I typed. Maybe it's LYT? I don't fucking know. Oh, God. Oh, it's, Mega Liao. Mega Liu. Oh, right. Forgot about that. Jesus Christ. How did that still hit me? Oh, GG. Oh my God. Poor, oh, I don't remember their name. Mega Liu. There it is. There's another one that we gotta get out of here. Is it them? I can't remember if it's Megaliu X or if it's someone else. Uh-oh. Yeah, it is. What time is it? Yeah, well, we're actually probably going to end soon. Might do 1 or 2 more, depending on how fun the next one is. And then we'll probably end. For those of you that don't know, tomorrow I'm probably not streaming because I have to finish with the real life stuff. And then Tuesday, I probably still have a little bit of real life stuff left over, but I should be done with it before stream time, hopefully. If not, then we'll just do a little bit of a late stream, or maybe a little bit of an early stream. Either way, I will probably be back on Tuesday. Wednesday, the latest. When you plan on doing Wolong playthrough after the big move? I'm not sure. It'll definitely be after the big move. I might start it before the big move. I just kind of need to get this real life shit done with. This job related crap that I have to do before I move on from my current job. Once that's all done, I'll probably get it and play it. Definitely gonna try to start it before, like with a decent amount of time before Night Rain comes out, because once Night Rain comes out, we're definitely not gonna be going back to Wolong for a little bit, like probably like maybe 2 weeks, depending on how much I enjoy Night Rain. Oh my god, shit, dude. There we go. Okay, I was about to say, I was thinking about just being like, you know what, never mind. I think I'm just gonna go, but we'll do this one. Hello? Okay. Oh. There's a disconnect before I even really showed up. Okay, well, fine. In that case, then I think we're gonna end. All right, well, yeah, that's the end of stream. So thanks for everyone who showed up. Sorry about a little bit of drama earlier that was in chat. I had to really explain some shit to some people, get that out of the way, because some people, for whatever reason, can't get it in their minds that not everybody likes to fucking fight everybody, especially the same guys who use the same shit over and over again. But yeah, like I said, I'll probably be back on Tuesday, Wednesday for sure. Yeah, more Bloodborne probably, maybe Wolong, but I'm not sure about that just yet. Maybe later in the week Wolong, or starting next week Wolong. And then eventually Night Rain. Definitely going to be playing Night Rain. So yeah. But until then, everyone have a great day. If you followed and stuff, thank you. If you watched the VOD the entire way through, thank you. Or if you just made it to the end somehow, thank you. Viewership is always appreciated. Don't forget to check out the Discord, !27 Discord in the Twitch chat. And yeah, peace out.